In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this variation of the design. My original video, I will link it below. It shows you how to make the frame and the bail as well as this loop here. And in this video, I'm going to show you the variation, basically just this portion here.
So these are some 3mm beads. They're called the seamed copper beads from Rio Grande. The hole size is 0.047 inches. And the hole size is important because it needs to fit onto your wire. So I'm going to use one of those beads. This is number 6. This one is a, oh, I can't think of it right now. It'll come to me though. It'll come to me what this is called, and then I'll tell you. Alright, so I'm taking the wires and I'm bending them this way, and now I'm bending them this way. Like this. Alright, so this inner wire here, I'm just going to lift that up. I'm going to slide the bead onto it, like this. Then we're going to take it and we're going to wrap it kind of like around the bead, if that makes sense, like that. And now we're going to push it to the back. Alright, and now here on the back, we're just going to tuck away that little wire end. Now the other wire that's going alongside, you can just have it come here, bend and tuck it away as well. Or let me just straighten it the tiniest bit here. Or you can decorate it by putting some half-round wire on it. It's up to you. So I'm taking the thinner one, the 22 gauge half-round wire, to show you that optional if you choose to decorate it. Putting the wire through here. So I'm bringing it to the back through this little hole here. And I'm just going to lift this wire a tiny bit so that I can wrap around it. So what's helping me is holding this wire end. That's what's keeping the wire from, you know, sliding or pulling off. Oh, sorry, the camera's not focusing. So now that I have a few wraps there, it's kind of easier for me. Just go around and around and wrap that wire around. Now I guess you could have done this first before you did the whole bead thing with the other wire, but the reason I'm doing it second is because of this little end. I'm gonna kind of connect, you'll see, connect those two wires. But yeah, I guess even with that in mind, you still could have done it first, whatever's easier for you. I think it's fine to do it last as well. So I'm going to keep wrapping this until it goes all the way around, but I just want to show you, because I might speed through that part of the video, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this little wire end, because I want to secure my wire. I want to secure this wire here from sliding up and down. So I'm putting it through this little hole here. I'm bringing it towards myself. And now when I go like this, it forms a little wrap around both of these wires together. You see what I mean? And now I want to make another one of those little wraps. So I'm putting it through this little gap here. So it goes around my two wires. So now when I pull it, and bring it back, I'm able to make another loop around those two wires. All right, so you can do that as many times as you wish, whatever you think looks good. I usually like 2 or 3. I think that looks kind of neat. So that was 2, and this is going to be 3. So with the third one, I leave myself a little end because I need to tuck that away into here, into this little hole there. So I'm bending that little wire end, tucking it away, trying to get in there. Sometimes you kind of have to get in there from the back. So now I just need to line all 3 of these up nicely together like this. So I just think it looks nice having that little connection up there. It's like the wires start together and then it separates and goes in its own path here. So I'm just going to continue wrapping. All right, now we're getting there. So I'm just trimming that off, making sure the wire end is down here, not on the front. Just kind of pinching that little wire end there. All right, so it looks like this. I guess this is like the funkiest one out of all the ones I showed you because they all have a really similar look to them, but this one is quite different. This little wire end, we're just tucking that in. That's why it's important to have the stone in, because you can kind of gauge where to put these little ends to give yourself room. Like you're not going to put them down here because you can't tuck them away, but putting them up here, kind of right above the stone, gives you that little gap to tuck the ends away into. All right, so this is the last version there.
So that's it. Thank you so much for watching.